The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the Washington Commanders and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Both these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
It's getting spent on me to start the game. No.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Go. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
When I go to the onsite in June, they're going to make us do like some kind of community service on Juneteenth.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Daniels from the pistol. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Don't like this thing. That's what Matt was saying.
You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So first down from the 41.
Let's go now. Ready.
They give up the gun to Bigsby. Get some space around midfield. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on first. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and short, Daniels. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Fourth down, pass coming. It's caught by McLaurin. And they get this down to the 28. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pulled off the conversion.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Now it's Bigsby. And they to catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
2 yards on the play.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
60 Maverick, 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Franco 80. Ready.
Daniels now. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, if the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, stack. Stack up.
Trying to run here with Robinson. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So fourth down, and out comes the field goal unit. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
Rashad White on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
They give to Irving to start this drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up a second down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave them a yard at most from that marker on third down.
Brings up 3rd and
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. Irving trying to run for the first. Trying to get this one outside block, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running for it, here's Irving. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on fourth.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line.
70, Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Into the hands of Cole. And they make the stop. I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is Irving on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a third and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll go play action. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down.
Go.
Trying to push this past the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, I got a smile on my face up here in the booth, Kate, because they just took one of the more unsung heroes and put him in a position not just to succeed on this play, but to be the guy everyone could celebrate when he converts.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Setting up the running back screen. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
He finds Brown right side. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Come 19, come 19. Here we go, here we go. Hup.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. Small gain down to the 23. Monty Hooker with the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Ready up.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Dropping back to throw. He's got a man left. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Five DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd.
Go. 79 Broncos. Ready,
throwing it. He's caught. He's got ground. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Bravo 80.
For the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play fake here. Daniels. He throws a bullet down the right side. They connect on the deep shot. And finally, they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
18 rattle. 18 rattle. 2. Hot 7.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He goes right back to Samuel. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, all we say is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. He motioned the tight end over. From the red zone on first. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
To the air again. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Top 70.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and he could find a completion just like that.
Forced out to his right. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Warriors 17. 18. Pioneer.
Looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down the... That's grabbed inside the 30. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. On the return, this is ETN. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. We're going to start that half with a give to Irving. That play good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready?
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Cover 19.
They're going to try and throw it here. Dumps it off to his running back. Along the sideline past midfield. And he has this all the way down to the 23. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Get it. 60 by 6.
1st down, play action. Cole with the catch. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Liking 18.
Irving on the inside give. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Working now from the gun. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Browns kick is up and good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
The Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Look at that touch, laid on a platter for him. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. A lot of space ahead. Still going inside the 35. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Now they'll try the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Now Borregales on to send it away. This will end up as a touchback.
Bucks take over first down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Throwing on seconds. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
1st and 10 now from the 46. He'll look to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, and they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Irving here from the gun. And they bring him down around the 34. Which is a gain of 3 there. And the Bucks have the 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He's got him the 1st. Now Irving on 1st. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He picks up 15 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
At the 19-yard line.
Here we go, set, go!
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Bucks football, and their season on the line here as they trail. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
18, Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Completed over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Here's the give to Irving. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just 1 yard on first and goal. Still 4 yards to go on second.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Ready? 70 left.
Here's another for Irving. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 70 Rangers, 70, 19 Lions.
From the gun on third down. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a fourth quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that, right near the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get it.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he has him right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Daniels now on first down. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. Got a good handful there as it brings up second down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Come on. Hit. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They run it again with Bigsby. Running in the red zone. He cuts, and he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a fourth quarter lead. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. Corey Gallis on to send it away. Here's White on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He beams one deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. And he has this down to the 34. Give him 38 on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On the give, this is Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Setting up the screen. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we get a timeout from the defense. Third down, they need 7.
18, right here. 70.
He'll throw it. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers trail by a field goal. An important attempt coming up here for Tanner Brown. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And their chance at a lead late falls to the wayside.
Kate, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Back to throw it. That's complete to Goddard. And he gets the 1st down for the Commanders, and that should get them this victory as well. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On the jump.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Robinson on the inside give. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. They need more of those as they trail by a score. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Reload. Reload. Let go.
Another carry for Robinson. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On the ready.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Come on. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Here he is to throw. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So they'll decline this and take the results. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. One drawn up here for Daniels. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.